Ladies and gentlemen, right into this Gold Premade North matchup. Cleveland Misfires, Old Guys, Texas. Both of these teams trying to prove dominance in the Gold Premade North division as they come in 1-5-1. Just top life goon with CNK. CNK, are you ready for the second match?
Oh boy, am I. Our last match ended like almost an hour ago. Shout out DoorDash series right there. Shout out the boy Robert Morrison the third and Teej get it done for the boys. The fellow casters know what's up. But not really. I mean, they actually put us into no man's land for quite a bit there, so they actually suck at what they do. But Cleveland Misfires, OGT, kicking it off right now.
Yes, they are. You know, Cleveland Misfires starting off with this early hard part time. Lincoln should get over his P2 tie. You see Zoles over here trying to work his way over there, but all Old Guys Texas have got those spots. Trying to hit P1 for one last time, but they got to watch out for JM, who is watching the cross, watching the cutoff, but relations takes him down. The X almost threw me off, but Kang and Cole, Cleveland Misfires, are currently on this hard point time before they get taken down, before they get hosted by a rush of Old Guys Texas. They will now start accruing hardpoint time. 23-26 is the score. 40 seconds on the clock. Old Guys Texas got control of time.
Hey, Cleveland getting a nice break going right now. They've got themselves some hill control here. They should be able to get the spawns, no problem for the most part here. Just got one player to deal with. That's going to be Tiki Clutch. We still push it from the back right now, completely uncontested at the moment, but he's going to get spotted on them when he hops on in. He gets a kill. His teammates get two as well. The player on the hill gets taken down just like that. All four players down for Cleveland. They get the close spawns. They're going to get back to that objective pretty quick, but OGT grab a little bit of time. Quick little distraction as they get themselves, should be getting rotated as well to the next objective here very soon. His reactions absolutely cooking in this hill right now. This P2, last 13 seconds or so will go their way, no problem, as the P2 is about to pop up.
P2 getting P3 on his way. Cleveland Misfires, they have control, but you got GC player 6. He's in the back trying to get control of these spawns, but Cleveland Misfires are accruing this hard point time. Tiki Clutch getting one, finding two big kills in Big Art, waiting for his team to spawn up. His team's trying to clean up, but JM, he's the last player alive. Relations take him down, and there's Old Guys Texas on the hill temporarily before they get pressed by a host of Cleveland Misfires. 2 kills go in the favor of Cleveland Misfires, but the spawns are favorable for Old Guys Texas. Going to spawn up, get back on this hill. Player 8 Grudge trying to make a play through mid, waiting for his teammates to try to make a play from the good spawns, but they cannot because it's too much Priestess on the hill before he finally gets taken down. But the damage has been done. 49-32. If the scrap time goes to Old Guys Texas, we should be in a close game, but these spawns are looking favorable for Cleveland Misfires.
Yeah, I'm trying to push out this bottom arm right now. Dino just staying alive. He's been staying alive there. Pretty much all like that P3, just trying to do what he can. But the backside of this P4 is controlled by OGT. One player there going to be Zoles, who's just running around trying to stay alive. Finally goes down. Now the rest of Cleveland trying to break on in, trying to get to their teammate. All of them are going to fall fairly slowly here, but still, Priestess is going to get a nice kill top arch. So that's going to open things up a little bit. Gives them a little bit of map control. Should help them push on up the map here nice and slow. He's going to push the back of the map. A little bit of team help coming from the front. One more coming from back art as well. OGT have to watch out here. Have to be nice and careful. They pick up the kills, all 4 down, and just like that, OGT, 30 seconds left. They should get majority of it.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great hold right there for OGT, getting all the kills to go in their favor. But now Cleveland Misfires are spawning out. About to, they already lost the lead, so now they got to try to get this lead back. But OGT, their guns is warmed up, getting ready to start this second set of rotations. Going to take this probably about 90, 100-point lead, 100 to 49-point lead to go into this P1. But Cleveland Misfires are trying to get control of these P1 spawns, trying to keep them spawned up in the back. Player 3 trying to pin any player trying to go on the cross. P1 has jumped off. Cleveland Misfires have control, but here comes a host of OGT. They get 1 kill, get 2 kills. Now they're on the hill. Old Guy Texas playing flawless on this first opening.
OGT played great. I mean, look at this P1 control they've got going on right now. But the push finally coming in from Cleveland Misfires to pick up that first couple kills just like that. Open things up quite a bit. They've got a lot of map control now they can work with. Trying to push towards that P2. You're going to see Zoles making the way towards the back there. Got to watch out, though. Dino hunted you down. Never mind. Dino going to go the wrong way. But still, Dino going to go towards the back of the map. Make sure those spawns are locked down for P2. Far more important than this P1, especially when you got reactions just absolutely destroying people. I mean, never mind. Take it back. As Kang going to pick up 2 just like that. P1, as per usual, very contested at the moment, but OGT looking great with the back P2 spawns.
Yeah, I mean, looking good with the back to these spawns, but the hill is in control of Cleveland Misfires. Now you got player 4. He's the closest to the hill. You got this kind of weird little map set up for Cleveland Misfires that that for OGT that allow Cleveland Misfires to get up on this P2 hill. Now you got OGT trying to fire in, trying to push in from the back leg as they're getting those back spawns. And the break actually did work in for OGT as they came in with the 2 subs to break into the hill. Now they're looking for any spawner of Cleveland Misfires. Can Dino find one? He does find one, but he just run right by player 3 who contests the hill, finds one, looking for 2, but he could not find the second. Too much OGT pressure. 130-83 is the score line. Looking for P3 is Cleveland Misfires on this rotation.
OGT trying to send a couple players up there, get things probed out a little bit, get started, but it's going to work out too well. It's Cleveland doing a good job catching those players off there, doing a good work there. They need some good time on P3, P4 if they can get it. But OGT still trying to break out of this P2 area. They got a couple players wrapping all the way around. The number 7 player Dino will be someone to watch here long term as he gets the spawn for his teammate back art. So that should open things up a little bit. OGT though, have to try to break open this P3 if they want to keep the dominant push they've got going. They pick up 3 kills, only 1 player remaining. That Zols goes down just like that. They've got the map control they want and the hill control.
Oh man, flawless break right there by OGT, man. They're working their way through the left side of the map, going all the way around, making sure they get those favorable spots for this hill. Then they just break in with absolutely force, and they're just controlling this hill, controlling this league, controlling this game. Cleveland Misfires have to pick up. They had a good opening to hardpoint hills, and then OGT turned it up. But you can see them accruing some of this hardpoint time on this P3. Player 1 is trying to control those P2 spawns. They do have control of these next spawns, so that scrap time will probably go to OGT, but this next hill is going to have to be a big hill for Cleveland Misfires.
Yeah, Cleveland, I mean, they're set up for it right now. They've got the control they need. They've got someone in art already picking players off. They've got some players in the objective as well, ready to go. OGT trying to get a push towards the art side of the map. Going to pick up the player that's there. Should get some map control back here. But Cleveland, we got the first 10 seconds or so on lockdown, looking for a bit more as they start picking that time up. But Dino, gotta be careful here. Gonna get your head ripped off if you're not careful. 1 player going towards the top P4 right now. That's gonna be someone to watch out for if you're these OGT players. But JM cleaning things up on a 7 spree now with those 2 right there. That's what we need. Guess what? On a 7 spree, still no cruise missile locked up. Let's see if we can get it here. Gets the kill. Doesn't quite get it. 1 more kill. Come on. Let's find 9.
And he gets the 9. Yeah, then he finally does put the cruise missile in his back pocket before he gets taken down. But what that allowed his team to do is get closer into this game. I mean, they are fighting back. They're not going to tie the game back, but they're going to be probably about 10 points down. OGT getting control of this P1, having control of this P1. You see player 1. You see player who's that? Player 5 watching the cross, making sure none of these Cleveland Misfires cross through. But JM has snuck his way all the way to the back. If he can control these spawns, these will be big. He has turned it up for his team, 26-15, being the big dog for Cleveland Misfires. They have control of P1, looking to tie this game. Dino is there to stop that, but there is more Cleveland Misfires there before they get taken down. OGT has control of P1.
Yeah, P1. 30 seconds left on it. OGT have done some decent work on that in the past. We'll see if they can do it again here. Cleveland. They're on the time right now, picking up the kills as well as they pick up 3 going their way. Gonna get this last player relations here, I imagine, soon. He's going to make his way back to the middle of the map, so that should lock down the P2 side of the map for Cleveland here. 15 seconds left on P1. OGT, I mean, Cleveland brought it all the way back. Got to be sweating just a little bit here as OGT picking up that last bit of P1 time, but once again, bodies all falling on the map. Cleveland Misfires looking good for this rotation.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great game. Like you just mentioned, this P2 is going to be big. Who's going to control it? The game's 171, 186. You know, Cleveland Misfires want to get control. Still, JM are just going absolutely crazy. Picked it up. 4 kills going in favor of Cleveland Misfires. Here comes the Hellstorm for JM as he drops it. He's getting ready to drop it right here on his team. He drops 1, drops 2, does not get any kills with it, but it did give his team information, did let his team control the hill and get the lead of this game. So all that cruise missile was big for his team. Now OGT fighting in from the back foot, trying to get control of the hill. There's those with 1, but the trades are in for Old Guys Texas as they get 3 before a trophy clears them off the hill. That 18 seconds is going to look good for OGT if they can collect it, and this rotation is going to be big for both teams.
It's crazy because OGT, after all that, still comes out on top of the P2 as the leader so far in the points. So this one's very back and forth, very close. Cleveland Misfires all the way back in this game. Started out a little bit rough with the first rotation, but the second and third rotation have been definitely much more in their favor. Looking fantastic here. But now, this P3 going to be a little bit of a determiner, I think, towards the end of the game. OGT, got to be careful. You got to get pieced up. You keep pushing to these ARs. These guys are not missing shots right now, and you got to watch out for JM roaming around as well. That guy with the sub is a little bit scary right now, but also has an AR, so be careful with that. But OGT picking up some nice kills here. Just keeping Cleveland back.
Yeah, I mean, this is mixy game as we're gonna see right now as the kills are just going back and forth. But 3 big kills go for Cleveland Misfires. 23 seconds of this time is what they need. They need to make sure they hold this. Player A is gonna be the first one trying to contest this time. He's taking his time waiting for his teammate, but he doesn't need his teammate as he gets his kills. Priest is trying to come through mid, but he gets taken down with Crunch on a big 2-piece, big break by OG3. We are making our way over here to this P3, and player 6 trying to get the spawns, trying to get control for his team. This could be big if he can get control of these spawns. Hill in control of Cleveland Misfires. Tiki Clutch from the top ropes. Find one. Can he find 2? No, he cannot. Hill in control of Cleveland Misfires. 215, 223. It can be won here by both teams, but for Cleveland for sure.
I mean, 6 and 7. Tiki Clutch and Dino get some good positioning for their team, get those back spawns, but now the push is in. The Misfires trying to push this one back, but Huge trying to do what he can on a 5 streak right now. Needs a little bit of help from the teammates. They're going to push on it. Priestess, though, in the... Oh, he's just in a spot now. Picks up some nice kills from under the stairs. Staying alive. His teammates are there to help out. I mean, Cleveland can win it here. OGT has to get another push together. 10 more seconds. This one's going to be over. Cleveland Misfires holding it down.
Yeah, they're holding it down, but here comes the OGT with the last push, trying to push through mid. They got to find Zoles. The Zoles and GM Priest, they're clearing out the hill. They clear out the game, and Cleveland Misfires hold on for the win, 250 to 223. What an epic boat hard point to start off this Gold Premade North matchup. I mean, going back and forth. OGT looked like they was going to take it towards the end, but that clutch factor of Cleveland Misfires to turn it up at the end and win the match.
I mean, with the way that one started, I thought OGT was running with it all the way to the end. But we'll see if the side of OGT decides to take this bomb right off the bat down below, or if they're going to stay up top. We'll see what they decide to do. A lot of teams do like to go for that A objective. It's a much easier push than B, but you know, it's all the pressure on the map that we feel. Relations up. Gonna get a little bit cooking here over towards the Sam Tower. We see the initial push coming in. Tiki Clutch gets that first kill. Should open up the B bomb site if they want to take it.
Yeah, I mean, it's open. See if they take it. You caught a B strat out the first map. I think these teams are probably listening, so they think they're going to this B strat. They got full control of this side of the map. They decide to plant, but you know you got to watch every corner because there's always a player in the back, and that would be player zones. You can see that the up and downs going up from the OGT, but Tiki Clutch has made his way to the back. He finds what he finds too. Now it just leaves JM by himself, the man you want to be by himself, but not against this old guy Texas team as they take the opening round.
I mean, shout out Tiki Clutch. Definitely clutching up with the boys. Getting it done. OGT, they lose map 1, but looking good so far in round 1 of the SND. So shout out to Tiki Clutch. Picked up that first blood, then got 2 more later in the round. OGT looking fantastic here on that first offense. Cleveland Misfires had a little bit of a rough defense to start things up, and now the bomb is going to be in their hands. We'll see if they decide to go for the B or A site. They have a phenomenal SMG player in JM, so would not be surprised to see them hit out that A site, or maybe send JM down the middle of the map and just absolutely wreak havoc here. So we'll see how this one goes down. Tiki Clutch going to be in bottom A. Definitely not where you want to see him if you're Cleveland. Relations though, first blood, taking out Kang, and just like that, going to get traded out though. And Tiki Clutch with 1 as well.
Here comes JM. He finds 1. Can he find the second kill? Oh, the player's right next to him. Oh, Tiki shooting duck shots, but he finally gets the kill on to JM. Leaves those last man alive, bomb down in no man's land. He's coming through boat. He gets taken down through open, and guys, Texas go up 2-0.
I mean, for a second there, I thought something crazy was going to go down there bottom A site, but JM did not get the kill onto Tiki. Tiki ended up finishing it off with the pistol. Got it done. No problem. Hey, not even a bead of sweat coming down right there. We're good to go. Quick little 2-0 start here coming in from OGT. Looking fantastic. And they got back-to-back first bloods and back-to-back round 1 and round 2. So offense, defense looking good already if you're OGT. Back on offense, though. Tiki Clutch on a 5 streak. RCXD in the back pocket, which is always great to see. Very useful in S&D. See him a lot in protocol. A lot of times they do get blown up. But, ooh, one player across the middle of the map. That's going to be Zols. Picks up a nice kill on a Tiki Clutch. Does get traded out, but that's a good kill to get. Just confirms that cruise missile not coming anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, taking them off the board. Now we got this 3-3 split. Players are just, just slowly trying to get position. Dino may get some, good timing, but he did not finish off the kill onto Zols. But I mean, onto Kang, but that nade took him out. Good nade by Kang. Now it just leaves Relations and Grudge in a 2v3 against Cleveland Misfires. This could be a big round. Cleveland Misfires could hold them off.
Yeah, the 2v3. We see this bomb making its way towards B site. It shouldn't be checked here anytime soon, I wouldn't think. So it's 2v2 now. Obviously, as Gooch does get that kill. So that's going to be the opportunity for Relations to go plant this bomb. Is everyone paying attention to Gooch? Never mind, Relations is just going to get rolled up on by JM. Just like that, the bomb does not go down. Now Gooch, 1v2, has to go grab this bomb, get it planted, or pick up both these kills. Kang, though, watching the open side of the map, picks up that free kill. And just like that, Cleveland first round on the board.
Yeah, man, good round for Cleveland. Just slow it down just a little bit, slow it down just a little bit. Making, OGT just think a little bit, get impatient, push up the map a little bit, get caught up running around corners and getting around the board, keeping this close. Don't want to go down 3-0. So keeping it 2-1 is very good for Cleveland Misfires.
Cleveland now, back on offense. Love to see them go back towards that B bomb site. Love the B bomb site, but we'll see. Looks like they're probably gonna opt for A. We'll see. They like their mid map control. So we'll see them go for that quick. Nice stun coming in right off the bat. Gonna slow these players up in the middle of the map from OGT there. As they slowly try to move themselves into barracks. We see a lot of A site control coming in from OGT, but Tiki gets a nice play going off. Gets the first blood on the round. Relations gets one as well. Finally, one kill is traded out. So gonna be a 2v3 in favor of OGT.
Yeah, man, just like that. Why when they Cleveland Misfires get that first blood? I mean, OGT get the first blood, but Cleveland Misfires get a kill to get that, get that second pair. But now they gotta find the bomb, gotta find Tiki, who's just been a menace for the Cleveland Misfires. Priestess, he's just fine. When can he find his kill out the window? He gets trapped in bottom grandma's. OGT take the round.
Another nice clean defense there. I mean, OGT. Great job, right? I mean, that early stun right off the bat gave them a lot of information in the middle of the map as far as someone definitely moving up towards Sam/artillery. They had a lot of players in A, so I think they just sent Tiki right on through. I mean, they say, hey, send it, brother. Nobody's here yet pushing you down bottom A. No one's pushing anytime soon. And now Tiki's 7-1 on a 2 streak. RCXD still in the back pocket. Nowhere near that cruise missile. You never know. That could be 15 kills for all we know, the way this works these days for cruise missiles. But we'll see how it goes. It could get it, though. I mean, Tiki's been absolutely a monster. With the A push coming in from OGT, this is what I love to see. They already have trophies down, ready to go. No one from Cleveland here to counter this one out. The bomb's going to go down very quickly. Relations going to get that down. OGT setting up, getting ready for this defense. What is going to be a defense now once this bomb is planted? The Priestess is chasing out Dino. Getting a kill here would be very helpful to the team. Now they have a numbers advantage.
And they have a numbers advantage. They probably know the rest of these players are probably down here.
Definitely.
In bottom A. So now they got to try to push down. You see Tiki in the spot. Any player come down the elevator shaft, he's going to run right into the gunny of Tiki, but he doesn't need it.
No.
His team,
even his own teammate.
They're getting one. Yeah, Tiki takes down his own teammate, but it's two. Oh! Two Cleveland Misfires line up perfectly for Tiki Clutch as he ends with 4 kills, 3 on Cleveland Misfires, 1 on his teammate.
I don't know who gave Tiki the Clippers, but this man is lining everybody up. Lined his teammate up, lined the enemies up. I mean, he's getting it done. I mean, shout out. I'd go to that barbershop any day. Because those lineups were definitely fresh.
Yeah, they was clean. They're clean. For the round 6, here we go on the board. OGT will be on defense. Cleveland Misfires got to try to fire back on this offensive round. So an A hit is going to be the play. Zols get there fast. He finds the second blood. Tiki does find the first blood, but you see him still pushing up. Finds Zols still pushing up. Finds Googe on the top of the barracks, and now Tiki clutches here for the clutch. He finds the bomb carrier. Can he get the second? He almost took down Kang, but Kang takes him down. A 1v2. Dino last alive. Bomb going down.
Cleveland Misfires. Big round on the board right there. That's what we're looking for, right? Need a big offensive round win. Get it done right there. To bring things back just a little bit. Only 2 rounds on the board for them. OGT gonna have 4 wins, but Zols, it's another nice one right there. Hey, shot the drop shot, right? Don't see those too often these days. Glad it's back. I don't know if I'm actually glad it's back.
Like a slide.
Yeah, it was kind of like it's a modern drop shot.
Yeah. 11-2. Tiki clutch, man. He's just being that guy, man. He's just being that guy for his team. 4-2.
Let's take him out of the map and see what happens.
Team is 2 rounds away from winning this map 2. They already won the map 1, so this will be a big momentum from Kane. Does get the first blood onto relations, but Googe and Dino finds it. FTK gets the third. Zols last alive for his team.
1v3, make it a 1v2. Zols on a 4 streak right now. Still no RCXD. Still really have no idea how these score streaks work these days. But he's going to spot out one of these 2 players at the bottom of the spiral. So definitely like the worst spot to see someone ever, because now you know you're a little bit screwed. But both these players are going to be in spiral. So they're going to chow out at the same time if you start shooting. So get some nice shots off. Zol's looking for the second player. Has no idea where they could possibly be. Does barely not spot the player on spiral. So is going to get taken down just like that. OGT going to go up 5-2.
Yeah, man, that was a tough situation right there.
Yeah,
he was right there in spiral first, and then he turned around and then went around trying to rewrap and just not getting no good position or good timing.
And even if you do rip that first person, they get like 2 shots off on you, and the other player's Tiki clutch. Like,
right.
That's tough. That is tough. And you know what? That A bomb site has kind of been his playground the last couple rounds. So that's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Don't worry, you're in a 1v1 against the best player in the lobby. You're fine. You'll be all right. He's only 12-2. We killed him twice. He's killable.
Yeah, he's killable, man. That is insane. But now you see Cleveland Misfires taking this bomb right to A. You know, this is do or die time. So they got to make sure they get this bomb down and defend it perfectly. Bomb going down quickly. Oh, no, it's not going down yet on this A site as it's getting a little pushed up in air. Relations does find the first blood on the Zols. The bomb, I think, the bomb, is it picked up? Yeah, the bomb is picked up at A, but they have not put the bomb down. Kang and JM last 2 alive.
Hey, if you want someone left alive, JM's a good one to have. But now, JM 1v3, everything on the line. He's going to get a quick little flank in, though. They have no idea he's here, but guess what? You're going to get spotted out now. Picks up that first kill, no problem. Should get the second one, but got to watch out. It's getting pushed. Oh, my God! JM gets it done! This man was struggling all map long. 2-6 coming into the round, and just like that, 5-6 on the board. Clutches up the 1v3, secures the round for his team, and keeps him in it.
My God.
Did you see that?
Man, the pistol just save him at the day. Oh, you know, man.
The top left, I'm not going to lie, I talk a lot of smack about pistols. Got no words there.
Yeah.
That thing cooked. Man. That thing cooked.
Oh, man. What a play. What a play. Here we go.
OGT. OGT say, yeah, I think my internet died. I think it's 1.5, though. Just saying.
That's not right. But we are here, ladies and gentlemen, in this hot seat in the control. OGT up 2-0 in this series against the Cleveland Misfires. Cleveland Misfires have to fight back here. This is a big swing map, so you will think they would need this here. They are on the attacking kill. Goose does starts off with the first build, but King and JM get 2 big kills as it allows Priestess to get up on this A site. Tries to push up the map, trying to work a little spawn check to allow his teammates to push up, but he gets taken down. 26-28 other lives. A minute to go on the clock, and Cleveland Misfires are now stuck back in their spawns.
A bit rough. You do have Zolos pushed up, though, so maybe a chance to get something going with Zolos here. He's going to keep on moving. Some kills going back and forth here. Tiki clutch, though, doing Tiki clutch things. Oh, Priestess going to get 1. Gets a second. That's going to open things up quite a bit for Cleveland. Now it's going to be their opportunity to make some moves. Get schmoving, boys. Get schmoving. The number 6 player, Dino, though. held up and waiting. Make sure no one pushes towards that street side right now. No one is gonna. And anyone who pushes mid, Gooch just got it on lockdown. So OGT looking great so far.
Yeah, I mean, this defense is flawless by them. They're just picking up right where they left off in the search. You got Cleveland Misfires trying to slowly make their way. Yeah, we got player 4 on that B site, slowly progressing that B site. So that should allow some of the pressure from OGT to get off the A site. But now we got a double stack at this B site. Two players from OGT did go down temporarily, but player 5, Tiki Clutch, is making the play. He's a big 2-piece, clears off B. 25 seconds to go on the clock. 18 to 21 are the live zones on this A site, stopping the clock at 25 seconds exactly to allow his team to progress. Seems like they got one segment at A, one segment at B, looking to progress both sites at the same time here, CNK.
Yeah, I mean, looking good here for Cleveland, right? You're getting some solid time. Second tick over. Oh, no. You really want that second tick on B site to go all the way through. It does not happen, but A site, third tick on the way. Kang did a good job here. Someone coming from underneath the mid doors. He's going to pick up that nice kill. Zol's trying to clutch up as well. Some nice kills going back and forth here as Cleveland. Still getting some time on A as Priestess. Trying to stay alive, but Dino rips him to shreds right there. Always another player back on as Cleveland being very efficient with the lives at the moment. Everyone's always up and available to go. A point going to be captured. B point, the second tick is secured. Third tick well on the way. JM, the guy with a phenomenal play from last game that didn't end up counting, but still doing a good job over towards B.
Yeah, he's at B by himself though. 8 to 11 are the lives, waiting for his teammates to get here. There's another minute on the clock, so there's plenty of time for his team to try to make a play to get to this B side, but they cannot keep losing lives. 1 for 1. OGT will take those trades. JM already back up on this B side. You got to find relations. Is going to be watching any cross that happens. He finds Priestess running up the stairs, but King trades that out. The kills, now it's only down to 4 lives. The kills are just favoring OGTs. They have this big life lead. 3 players left from Cleveland Misfires to make their way to the player Tiki Clutch. He sees one. He takes down one. He goes for a second, but Zol takes him with the nice Zol's last man alive for his team. 30 seconds trying to find 8 of the old guys. Texas cannot happen. OGT take the opening defense.
I mean, top left, I don't know about you, but on a Hacienda control, I am very happy with 5 ticks on the first offense. Very happy with that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
If I'm Cleveland, I've got no problems with the way that went down. Obviously, you want to get that 6th one on the board. You were so close to getting it done, but we'll take 5. We will definitely take 5.
Yeah, 5 is incredible, man. Like, especially like you said, it sets you up for that Mat 5 if we get there. But they got to make sure they hold the defense just like OGT did. You don't want to see OGT get off and win here to turn this map on its head. But Cleveland has to have a big defense here.
Cleveland Misfires. Let's see if they can not have some Misfires here. That'd be a problem. But OGT, we get their offensive push on the way. The number 6 player, Dino, is going to move towards the outside of the map, move towards B as the rest of his teammates move towards the middle of the map. Relations. Going to get that first blood, second blood as well. Kang, though, counters with 2 and gets out alive. Never mind. Dude's going to hunt him down, get that kill. Does get traded out, though. 1 player left from the push. That is going to be Dino, who tagged the B site and just holding up now. Waiting to maybe make a play, get a kill or so, get his teammates pushed back up as they're all the way towards the top side of A. They're going to hop on that objective, looking for these Cleveland players that snuck through, the number 1 and number 4 player that did that. JM picks up a kill. And just like that, OGT a little bit pushed in now.
Damn, he got actually 2 big kills, but you got to watch out for Gooch and player who's that Gooch
And the teammate up,
making their way through the back, but Gooch takes down Tiki before he finally gets taken down. 23 lives. They do have a set. I think they are progressing A side right now. They do have player 7 progressing at A side before he finally gets taken down. That segment did not get progressed, but it allowed Dino to sneak his way over to this B side while JM did clear out 2 of these players. So these players have to try to put their attention on this B side as one segment did get progressed before they finally take him down. Time is ticking for old guys Texas, so they got to make a play for one of these sites.
Relations first kill on that push. Almost said on the board. That's nowhere near true. 14 and 9 right now, guys cooking. But the B side getting pushed in. Prestis and Kang gonna get the first 2 kills like that. Gooch though has to start clutching up, has to get some big kills here. Has his teammate with him. That's gonna be Tiki Clutch, the man you want with you for sure. But second tick on the board on this B set. They could be happy with getting 2 ticks at a minimum for sure. Third tick on the way. Gooch has to start cooking. Zols, though, trying to get something going, gets taken down. Cleveland Misfires have to try to counter this out right now, but OGT getting some nice map control, doing a great job. This B site fully secured. A site now fully in the sights.
Yeah, and lives are pretty much tied. A minute 20 to go on the clock. The relations is on the site. Got one segment already progressed, trying to progress the second as he's just taking fully advantage of that Omni movement before he finally just moves out the way. And finally gets taken down by JM. His teammates are spawning up, taking the route through upstairs, and there's 2 big kills. King gets it back counted, but Souls, he gets the trade. 10 to 10 are the lives. A site has to be the site for Cleveland Misfires, and they just run right into the gunny of Dino. 2 big kills. The spawn trap could be in. JM, the last hope for his team to defend off this site while his team is getting trapped up in this spawn trap by Dino. Dino finally gets taken down as 2 big kills happen for Cleveland Misfires, but it should allow OGT to push up on the hill.
JM just running around shooting at people from all angles is enough to just keep these players off for a bit, but Gooch picks up 2, Tiki with 2 as well, and just like that, the stack is in, stack the point, word the gyms, the A point is going to be gone just like that. OGT win the offensive round, go up 2-0 so far in this control.
Yeah, yep, that round hey, good round by OGT at the end. They pulled it together. They started getting the kills to work in their favor. To get that B site, when it was glued to Tiki collect on that B site, you knew that they won those gun battles, that this map was going to turn drastically in the favor for OGT, and that's what they did. And now OGT is on this defensive side. On this defensive side, looking to end it here, CNK.
See if they can get it done. Shout out this OGT team. Every time they look like they're down just a little bit, someone just makes a clutch play and they're right back in the round. Shout out to Huge, Dino, Tiki, Clutch, Relations. They all have individually done it, but Tiki and Gooch, the 2 that I'm most looking at there is Relations and Gooch pick up the first 2 kills of the round. Well, Kang obviously gets one as well, for their team, that is. And Cleveland, there we go, open things up a little bit on that A site, starting to push through as well. The number 2 player Gold going for spawn kills.
And he finds one. Can he find the second player in the back? No, he turns around. He got to make sure they relieve this. He got to make sure his team gets some of this time. He is working the spawn trap by himself, so that is good. He could try to get 1 kill at a time, but Old Guys Texas is also pushed up 50% of the map, not allowing his teammates to get closer to any of this site. So Zols is going to have to turn around. Got to clear out some of this pressure as we are down to 52 seconds. The Cleveland Misfires have made their way to B. They got a double stack on this B site. OGT is going to have to start turning their attention to this B site.
B-site starting to cook right now. Stack the point where the gym's got 2 players on this, 2 players making their way over towards this to help out as well. But OGT just flying in from all angles. Priest is here to help out as well. He flew in, trying to help his teammates out. Gets a nice kill there. Third tick on the way, but not quite going to get that one done. As you see, OGT got some players very spread on the map right now, cleaning things up a bit. Their side of the map very much so back in their side of control here. They got to be careful because the Cleveland Misfires are teaming up, getting ready to go and hold down this A site as they start to capture.
Yeah, they get that first segment progression on their way. It is capped before the player on the objective gets taken down. Cleveland Misfires are just trying to get some control. 16 to 18 are the live, 33 seconds on the clock. So an objective is what they're going to have to commit to pretty soon. Priestess is just trying to find anybody floating through the top of this building, and King find one. Priestess does find Gooch. Priestess finds a second, so that's 3 kills down. The last player is over here on the B site. He gets taken down. Now the stack is in on this B site. Let's see if they can get it, but they cannot get. JM throws a nade, and the trophy was there, but it did not help. But B should be taken. Oh no, it's not. It's being contested.
So close. Oh no. But there we go. Cleveland, though, are on the A point. You're going to see Priestess. This guy had some crazy timing earlier, kind of discombobulated the entire OGT squad, like literally by himself. It was kind of crazy. But that B point did get the 3rd tick all the way back off. There's going to be some contesting back and forth. OGT, though, starting to get some nice kills here. Things are getting a little sketch. Jam trying to make a clutch play. Gets taken down. No one close. That's going to be the round, and that should be a 2-1 lead for OGT in the series.
Isn't that 3-0?
Yeah, 3-0 in the round, but 2-1 in the series overall. This is map 1.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. 250 to 223. Yeah.
My
It's just
bad,
map
man. My
2 was
mind
so
is
dominant.
going. Yeah, it was just so
That
dominant.
map 2 was so
man.
I mean, look at this guy went 27 and 17. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Great round. Great 3-0 right here. Out. Like to call them up 2-1 in this series. They could end it here with a good hard point. Cleveland Misfires did win the open hard point 250 to 223, so they could win the hard point. We will see at map 5. Here we go. Both teams making their way to this hard point. You got OGT with control of you got Cleveland Misfires with control of the P2 spawns. Kang does get a nice 2-piece following that opening kill by Tiki Clutch. Hill time is controlled by OGT at 30 seconds off the clock.
4 kills uncontested right there from Cleveland Misfires. They take back that mid-map control. They get themselves a lot of control right there, but not on the time quite yet as they get right back on it. But the kills, they're pushing these spawns out right now. They don't want the P2 spawns or something. Not going to get any spawn flips or anything crazy going on. As OGT trying to fight their way out of spawns right now is Cleveland, keeping them forced all the way back at the moment. But the push is coming through. They start picking up some of these kills as well. As Cleveland Misfires going to start getting ready for that P2. They spawn close to it. They've got some players back there already. We got to be careful though, because number 3, number 4, and we got a couple players already in the back. Dino back there as well. As OGT coming from the back of P2, trying to push on forward.
Yeah, trying to get this break, and the back push happened to work as 4 kills work in their favor as they all get one. Now they're starting their crew hardpoint time. Kang, he is trying to fight in from this inside lobby area, but Tiki just takes him down. OGT have full control of this hill. You got Cleveland Misfire trying to push it from the street, but they're just running into the gunfire of all OGT. Goose with a nice 2-piece. His teammates follow up with a 2, and Cleveland Misfires sent back to their spawns.
The Misfires. Definitely had a little bit of a misfire on that rotation there. Accidentally kind of put things out, gave that to OGT. That'll happen to you every once in a while. Red card will do that to you. Punch you right in the face every once in a while. But P3 popped up. OGT are going to be here. And waiting. We'll see if number 7 grabs those spawns. They get a little sticky for him. His teammates are going to spawn on top of him. Like their sticky hand stuck to a window.
Yeah, I mean, they're just spawning back there, Cleveland Misfires, but this could be a spawn trap by OGT, and Tiki is just absolutely cooking. Relations has got one. Tiki follows it up with another, and OGT, they're absolutely cooking. They're absolutely controlling this map right now, making sure they get control. So they're getting, you can see, doesn't even matter if you get the close spawns. OGT knows how to play the map, how to defend off any player from Cleveland Misfires with JM. You know, he's the high gunny. He's the guy to keep Cleveland in this game as he finds him one, tries to get the second. His teammates are there. This hill is becoming mixy, but a rotation has to be on for both teams.
OGT do a good job. They get themselves over towards stage pretty early. Get themselves, it looks like, positioned towards that like back window area as well. It's gonna be Dino with the AR. Guy does beam with that thing. Staying alive, baby, staying alive. Get some nice damage off onto JM. Does go down, but he's gonna get that call out going for the teammates. But OGT, they passed the 100-point mark, up by 70 at the moment. Absolutely cooking right now.
Yeah, you see Cleveland Misfires trying to make a play to go all the way through the back to push these spawns. Kang is doing his thing. Got a big 2-piece. His team is now on the hill. Hill is currently, neutral right now. Nobody's on the time. One team is trying to get their JM. He's just gonna have to watch over his teammates from the top of the stage while his teammates is probably on the bottom collecting that hard point time. 25 seconds will be some good time for Cleveland if they can collect it. And there's 2 players, JM and Cole, are doing a great job of just holding off any Cleveland Misfires that get close before they get taken down with 13 seconds to go on the hill. It is a double contest. Probably no time would go to no team if it stays this way. Rotation is on OGT. All map has been doing a great job of rotating to these hills first.
See you boys next. Cleveland on that time, gonna get pieced up. 2 of them get pieced up. 1 is gonna get a nice kill. It's gonna be Priestess. Stay alive back there. A couple players in that back box staying alive at the moment. OGT though, trying to get this one pushed right back in. Cleveland getting some decent time here, to be honest. And they're set up ready to get a couple more kills as well as OGT struggling to get pushed back out here.
Yeah, that was some big rotation kills right there by Cleveland Misfires. Now they got control of this hill, not allowing OGT to push in from these windows. Every time they try to get a kill, they just jump up out of their little hiding spots and get a big kill. It's going to be up to Tiki Clutch to try to do what he does to try to break into this hill, but it's not enough. Cleveland Misfires, big hold here on this P4. So big hold on P4. They got to get ready for this P5 rotation. Tiki Clutch is making sure his team controls the middle of the map so they can have this opening time when this hill jumps off.
I mean, Cleveland is getting some solid time on that board. They're all the way back in this game. It's like they were never down at all. Shout out Hardpoint will do that to you, but OGT on this time, like you were mentioning, once again, getting some nice rotations in, getting some early kills as well as Cleveland trying to piece something together right now. Looks like they are starting to maybe kind of do that here. Tiki Clutch, never mind, going to clutch up, pick up 2 kills.
Yeah, man, every time that guy shoots his gun, he's looking for 2. He's not looking for 1, but it allows
the lineups, I tell you what, the lineups looking good.
Up on this hard point. 133 is contested. There goes Priestess with a nice kill onto Gooch. He finds Dino, Zols, and Kang. Cleans up the rest of OGT. They're not going to be able to tie this game or tie this game, but they are going to get closer to this game. They're going to be about 120 to 133. They got to be thinking about this rotation 2 next. And player 6 and player 5, they are already there. So that scrap time, they probably can give up to OGT. But this next hill, they're going to have to hold it big.
Yeah, big one coming here for sure. I mean, Tiki Clutch is doing his thing. I mean, he's just being annoying at this point. He's going to push anyone with any gun. But OGT on this new time, but Cleveland Misfires pushing from the middle of the map. Let's see if they can get a couple of kills on this OGT team. They pick up 1, they pick up a second. Big one on Tiki Clutch, but Dino picks up 2 of his own. Relations also staying alive in the hill. Gonna get those close spawns though from Cleveland Misfires. OGT gonna take that as an opportunity to spawn kill.
Yeah, I mean, they spawn kill. Relations is on the hill and collecting hardpoint time. 132 on the hill, 18 and 14. And with the gunny, just being that playmaker. You need a guy who's gonna do a little bit of everything, and that's what Relations is doing in this map. Cleveland Misfires are gonna try to get the rest of the scrap time, but they gotta watch out from Dino playing from the little arcade game area. He finds 1, his teammate finds the second, but the rotation is good for player 5 and player 8, but player 6 and player 7 gonna have a long hike to get to this hill. So player 5 is gonna have to try to stay alive, but it did not matter. Player 8 did get that back spawn. His teammates did spawn with him. So let's see if they can break into this hill.
Yeah, these players pushed up for OGT on the hill are looking for their teammates to get to them, but Kang is single-handedly keeping these players back right now. Does a great job there, but Relations trying to stay alive as well. Gets 1. His teammate Guja is going to clean things up, though. Does get taken down, but there's a good job from OGT. The numbers are back in. Everything here ready to go. Tiki Clutch in the hill, ready to dish out those 2 pieces like he's Costco.
Yeah, he almost got it too. We only find 1, but Priestess does find the 2 of his own. Cleveland Misfires are in this hill, but not for long. As Goose comes down the stairs, finds 1, finds us. Finds the second, and his teammates are going to try. Cleveland Misfires are still there, still got the fair. I guess they got to get in their close spawn. That works out game. So now they got to rotate. Player 3 did get that bad spawn. The Cleveland Misfires are going to have to win some of these gun battles before their players start spawning out. Player 7 did get the bad spawn out, but player 2 is on this hill as it continues to pop. A big a straight hold here for OGT. They could win the game here. So Cleveland Misfires are going to have to get OGT off this time.
I mean, in a decent position to get some solid time here for sure. Tiki Clutch with 1. They are going to lose Relations in that process, though. Cleveland Misfires going to have Priestess try to push on up, get some kills on the board. See if they can keep things going. Kang now, the player who kind of clutched up over here earlier. Yeah, nice kill under the stage with the pistol. Just like that, Cleveland needs some desperate time. They're going to get just that from stage hill. OGT probably going to start thinking about rotating very early, getting themselves to that new hill, ready to go. You know, that's going to be some solid time there waiting for them. But Kang, just don't mess with Kang over at the stage. I don't know what it is about the stage, but this guy's an absolute menace.
Yeah, he's absolutely menacing. The rotation is on for Cleveland Misfires. They're trying to just have to play the perfect hard point. They're trying to get back in this game. 25 seconds is all. 24 seconds is all. OGT needs to win this, and they are at this hill first. Dino going on a flank, see if he can find 1. Trying to find the second kill. He does do a little finesse work to get that second kill while his team is still accruing hardpoint time. Finally get taken off the time. So we have a neutral time, but Tiki Clutch is watching over the hill, not allowing Cleveland to get close. And Nate takes him down. Teammate quickly takes his spot before Priestess takes him down. 3 big kills go in the favor of Cleveland Misfires, and they're accruing hardpoint time. Little by little is what they need, but OGT is only 12 seconds away from this win. They clean the hill, but they cannot clear out all of Cleveland Misfires. This team, this hill is going neutral, and if you are OGT, you will take a neutral time over Cleveland Misfires getting it.
Yeah, I mean, 12 more seconds. This one's going to be dusted. So Cleveland right now, I mean, whew, it's a little bit tough, but you're going to have to play this one a little bit too perfect to be able to win this one. This is red card, a little bit too contested to do just that. But P1 is the worst hill you're going to see of your entire life right now. Relations gets 1 second, but 1 second's all you need when you only need 7 more to win. Cleveland Misfires have to play this one perfect. They're doing just, not really just that. They lose 2 players. Gonna have a tough time. Here's OGT back on the time. 5 more seconds. This one's over. Make it 3. This one's gonna be a little bit tough. Cleveland trying to keep these players off the time. They're very desperate to do so, and it's a little bit difficult. OGT though, they get the kills they need. They sneak back over. Not getting much time. There we go. We're back on it. 3 kills in favor of JM. One of them's his teammate, but do you think he even cares?
Nah, not right now when his teammate is desperately trying to stay in this map, and OGT is just throwing every resource they got at this hill. 2 seconds. They said we got to keep fighting for everything. Goose is the first man up. He finds one, looking for his teammates to clean up, but they cannot. As JM and Kang continues to get killed. Relations does find one. There goes the kill. There goes the time, and OGT wins the map 3, 250 to 1. Was it 182?
What a bummer. I mean, Cleveland was fighting on that P1. I tell you what, they were looking fantastic right there for a bit. But I mean, when you only need like 8 seconds coming into the full rotation to a new P1, I think they actually needed 9, but still, you get the point. It's tough, right? That's a tough one to hold down.